Hi, my name is Celia.
Hi, my name is Isha.
Today's guest is from India. Both of us are studying MSc Marketing at University of Manchester. We got quite a lot of classmates in our class from South Asia, especially India. India is the 7th largest land in the world and also got the second higher population just after China. I would like to ask you some questions about India,
sure.
especially like the language and religion part. I heard that you got 22 language in India, but how could you like communicate with each other? Is there any like official language in India?
As far as I know, on paper there is no official language, but a commonly spoken language would be Hindi, which I speak at my house. But majorly in terms of the business language in India, Hindi is not spoken. Everybody speaks English, which a lot of people find very confusing, and they always get surprised whenever they see, and especially like in the UK, I get a lot of questions that you're too good at English. Yeah, I get this like, oh wow, like you have like good command over the language. Also, when I went for my visa interview back in India, the visa officer over there also told me that wow, you have pretty good English. So, which is quite surprising to me because most of the people in India speak English. Most of them go to English-based schools. All their education done like in English, and the business language is also English and not Hindi, because we have so many languages. There is no one official language.
Next question I would like to ask is more religion aspect. When we were at middle school, we have learned that in India you have a system called caste system.
Yeah.
Is this still exists in the modern society or any influence after?
Oh, not. It doesn't hold any significance as of now, even though people still have caste. Like I have a caste, my friends have different caste, but it doesn't hold any significance in the modern Indian society.
I often see a lot of Indian women, they have bindi on their forehead, like a red spot on their forehead.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Earlier it used to be symbolic with marriage. Nowadays you see like it's not just red color, like people wear different colors of bindi, and in the modern time if you see it's also like a fashion statement. People at rave parties and concerts, you see them putting all these bindis and like the art, even like the henna that you see.
Oh yeah, Henna.
Henna was also supposed to be symbolic to just Indian marriages. Nowadays you see
because my friend like got henna.
yeah, so
actually 2 weeks ago when I went to the club in Manchester, they put bindi for free on me like this.
Yeah, now
very fashion.
It used to be for an Indian bride, the henna, the mehendi, and the sindoor, the line, red line that the Indian women put.
Next part, I would like to know more about especially the education part. Almost everyone in Taiwan, we have watched Three Idiots, this Bollywood movie, talk about how competitive the education is. It is true that the movie presents the situation in India is so competitive, and mathematics is always kind of the most important subject.
Yes, well, when Three Idiots, so for those who don't know, Three Idiots is based on these three Indians who pursue engineering, and the pressure that they have from the Indian society to excel as engineers and doctors. So after the movie release, it was kind of revolutionary thing in the country. It helped to change the mindsets of a lot of people that to be successful or to have money, you don't need to be an engineer or a doctor. One of the messages that the movie gave was, if you're good at something, like if you're good at marketing, we will eventually be successful and earn money. But yes, there is a lot of pressure and competition in the Indian society in terms of taking up science and maths as education subjects.
Yeah, I can understand that because we got quite similar situation in Taiwan as well. A lot of parents expect their kids to become doctor and just take this scientific subject.
In my undergrad, I took up arts, and I had scored like a fairly good amount of percentage. So, but still, many people came and told me like, you got such good marks. That, why have you taken up arts as a subject? Why are you studying humanities?
The next part, I would like to ask about the food part, especially Indian curry. From my observation, I found my flatmate, he almost make curry every meal, and he used a blender to make his homemade curry. It's true that in India, people eat curry that often, like almost every day, or just a stereotype?
I think it's a stereotype, like because like as we mentioned, like there's so many states in India, so every state they have their own food. So there's so many kinds of food, so obviously not everybody eats curry every day, but I think it's one of those dishes that the foreigners really liked, and then it got really popular amongst amongst them.
Right,
Yeah, hence it became associated to India. I think Taiwanese food, you don't put a lot of spice.
No,
right?
sometimes, but
Yeah.
more salty part and spicy part, I guess.
Yeah. So initially, I took a few of my Taiwanese classmates to this Indian restaurant. I had specifically asked the waiter, "You're not used to this spice, so please make it less spicy, please." Because I can understand, if you eat bland food, then Indian food can be really spicy. And this friend of mine, after eating the food, her entire face got red. Like she got so red, and I got so scared because I took them out for dinner and suddenly felt really responsible that if something happens to them, what am I gonna do? And I was so scared, and like we had to order 6 bottles of water for her, and but like they liked the food. It was spicy for them. Like they were drinking water, but still, eating the food. They were like, yeah, it's good.
Okay, next part I want to ask more about like social aspect, because I found that Indian society is quite similar to Chinese society. We tend to gather, more tradition, and we tend to gather together with the same race and same nationality people. I'm quite curious, what will you do, like if you go on a social event, gather in this special time?
Yeah. For Indians, one way they try and socialize is through festivals. Like we have a lot of festivals. By lot, I mean like every month.
Every month?
Yeah, like almost every month we have one festival. Most recent one that we have which will be next month, is the Festival of Colors.
Oh, that is super famous.
Yeah.
I watched that in a lot of movies.
So you throw colors at each other, and you have water balloons. So I think festivals is a great medium for Indians to reconnect between the families and friends, socialize. I live with my parents over here, and they're involved in these Indian societies that host gatherings and festival parties to keep up the traditions even in a foreign country. So yeah, festivals is a way we socialize.
Okay, that's all for today's video. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe my channel. See you in the next episode. Bye.